Well, today marks 81 years since the largest land, sea, and air invasion in military history. On June 6, 1944, Allied forces launched Operation Overlord, also known as D-Day. Now, for the invasion to take place, the weather needed to be just right. Meteorologist Robert Speta looks at how the weather almost prevented the invasion from even happening.
June 6, 1944. We know this as D-Day, but did you know it almost didn't take place because of the weather forecast? Now, it's important to know it needed to take place sometime between the 4th and the 6th of June because that was when low tide would be in the area. And that way you could see the obstacles as our invasion force came on shore there along the coast of France. But there was a storm in the area. If that storm delayed any operations, it would take 2 weeks for the next time that tide would be low. And unfortunately, through that 2 weeks, it could leak out what was going to be happening for D-Day to the Germans. So enter Captain James Stagg. He was a meteorologist for the Army, and he accurately predicted, without the use of satellite, radar, weather models, that there was a low over Scandinavia that was moving out of the area and would allow for some dry air to come behind it on June 6th, right at the end of the window. And fortunately, the weather forecast did come through. In fact, it was so accurate that when John F. Kennedy, it was reported, he asked Eisenhower, how do you think we were so successful on D-Day? And one of his responses was, because we had better meteorologists than the Germans. I'm meteorologist Robert Speta.
Thank you, Robert. But imagine the pressure on that one man. You can hear more stories from D-Day in our documentary, D-Day Rendezvous with History. Lou Turner and I went to Normandy, France, 75 years after D-Day. We have a lot of stories from local veterans who were there on Normandy beaches. That's available on demand right now on First Coast News Plus, free to download on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV.